It's been 2 years, and I just found out these two are having an affair. But we're getting married tomorrow. I need to marry before my birthday to claim my mother's company according to her will. And that's in 2 days. I have to endure this.
Hey, babe, you don't look so good.
Oh my god, yeah, sis, you look really pale. Here, you go rest in the car. Tony and I have some business to discuss, but I will drive you home afterwards, okay?
All right, you two talk, I'll rest.
Get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
I will not let you marry her.
What can I do? My parents insist they marry the heirs, and you're only second in line.
What if she wasn't the heiress anymore?
Do you have something in mind?
I sure do. Molly, I think you have heat stroke. I think you should drink this.
Crowds gathered today at the funeral of Riccardo Magnani, the don of the city's largest mafia family. Word is that for now, his son will be at the helm, but no permanent successor has been named.
Holy shit! That car's about to go off a cliff.
We need to save her. Turn around.
She looks so much like her.
Take her to the hospital.
She took a large dose of sleeping pills, but luckily there isn't any lasting damage. She should wake up soon.
Thank you, doctor.
Boss?
Doesn't she look just like your late wife?
Maybe it's fate. I want to know everything about her.
Yes, sir.
Who are you? Where am I?
You're in the hospital. Took a lot of sleeping pills and fell asleep at the wheel. You must went off the cliff.
Sleeping pills? A cliff?
I think you should drink this.
I can't believe it. He tried to kill me.
Someone tried to kill you. That makes sense. The car was going downhill, the handbrake was disengaged, and your position was odd.
So, you saved me? Thank you. What happened to the car?
It went over the cliff.
So much for evidence. I can't let this slide. Obviously, the wedding's off, but I have to get married by tomorrow to inherit the company. Are you married?
No.
Girlfriend?
No.
Will you marry me?
What?
I'll give you $10 million if you marry me. We can live separate lives, but we'll probably have to move in together to make it more realistic. And I'll pay you $1 million more each year as compensation.
Wait a minute. Do you know who I am?
I'm sorry, that was so rude. I'm Molly.
Jack.
Jack. So, do you agree? If you help me out with this, you can divorce me whenever you want.
Doesn't she look just like your late wife?
All right. Let's go.
Now?
Why not? I have things to do.
Perfect. Let's go. Thank you very much, partner.
Pleasure doing business.
This is the key to my house. I'll send you the address. I think you should pack up and move in tonight.
Okay. I'll finish up my work and head over.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye. Married, just like that. Jack Magnani? The Magnani crime family? No, it can't be. Today is the funeral. They should all be there. It's just a coincidence.
Molly, thank God you're alive. The press is going wild about your car going over a cliff.
Perfect. I need to call a press conference immediately.
The renowned architect's car was found at the bottom of the cliff, but Molly Linton herself remains missing. Authorities are looking for her and investigating the cause of the accident.
Was this your doing?
Daddy,
I told you the company was yours. I won't let Molly take it. If your involvement in this gets out...
Uncle, relax. All right, we covered our tracks. Even if Molly's still somehow alive, we'll just say that we had urgent business. Molly was napping on the roadside. And we didn't wanna-
Nonsense. Do you think she's stupid? This could ruin everything.
We were desperate. Okay, if she's going to marry Tony tomorrow, and if she fulfills the will, then it'll be too late.
Let's not panic, okay? We can come up with a solution.
I just had other plans. We just need to speed things up now.
Back from the dead, Molly Linton has resurfaced despite all odds. Here is a live feed from her press conference.
Molly, can you give us some more information? Can you answer some questions for us? The people really need transparency in this situation.
We need answers, please.
thank you all for your concern, but please rest assured, I'm fine.
What caused the accident?
I can't expose them without evidence. I need to keep the bigger picture in mind. It's still under investigation. But I'd also love to announce that I am now happily married, and thus am thrilled to finally inherit the company my mother left behind for me.
Who is your husband? Is it Tony from Link Group? When will the company be yours?
Hello?
Molly, what the hell are you playing at? Come home at once.
I'd also love to announce that I am now happily married.
You liar!
Are you out of your mind? If I married her, would I have teamed up with you to kill her?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I panicked.
If it wasn't Tony, then who did she marry? You're a fool to not have seen this coming. She must have been planning this all along. Molly, what the hell are you playing at? Come home at once!
You thought you could get rid of me when you killed my mother. You thought you could kill me too. But now, I will reclaim everything that is rightfully mine.
Molly, we've been worried sick. Where have you been? Oh, really? You didn't know exactly where I was?
What kind of attitude is this? Your sister's just concerned.
About me?
Or about being exposed for murder.
Enough of this nonsense. How could you go and get married on your own and to a man that I do not approve of?
Well, I don't need your approval when it's signed into law.
You ungrateful brat!
I'm ungrateful? You think I don't know how you've all deceived me throughout these years?
How can you speak to your father like that? He's raised you with so much care and love. Everything he's done is for your good.
For my good?
Yeah.
The only reason you've all kept me around is for my trust fund. You'd have nothing if it wasn't for that and my mother's will. I doubt I'd even be alive without it.
That's enough! Shut up! Shut up!
You've had a hard time running my company and embezzling my money. But don't worry. Once I gather my mother's belongings, I'll let you off the hook.
Molly, he's still your father. How could you do this?
Do what? This?
Give me that. Give it to me. Give it. Oh! You bitch! How dare you hit me!
Tony's right. You're still my daughter. And your marriage is important. Let me meet your new husband. It's time to put my backup plan into motion.
Hey, Jack, can you come over now? My father wants to meet you.
What the hell?
Molly.
Everyone, this is my husband.
Molly, I know you were in such a hurry, but did you really have to marry this lowlife just to spite me?
This is the kind of man you've chosen? This sham of a marriage couldn't possibly fulfill the stipulations of your mother's will.
I'd marry this man even if he was a beggar. He saved me. And I know better than anybody about people who look respectable on the outside but are rotten to the core. You leeched off my mother for years, and you and this woman conspired to kill her for her money.
Yeah. This is outrageous.
Guards! Lock them up!
Let's see you try. Now! There's nothing else to discuss here. Let's go.
Wait, I have to grab some of my mother's things.
All right, Molly. You've pushed me to this point. You won't survive the night.
Hey, who are those guys back there?
Oh. Just some friends of mine. I had a feeling there's something wrong when you called, so I had them wait outside.
Molly Linton. She's an architect. Her mother died when she was 7. The day of the funeral, her father brought home a stepmother and 5-year-old stepsister. They've been living off her mother's fortune. Her mother's will states that Molly must marry before turning 27 in order to inherit the company, so her father has been running it for the last 20 years.
Her birthday's in 2 days. No wonder.
I must admit, he's quite handsome, but those clothes have to go.
What is it?
Thank you for what you did back there.
Of course. You're my wife now. You can just stand by.
Should we go home?
Of course, my dear.
I asked my assistant to get you some clothes. Why don't you take a shower and change out of whatever you're wearing?
In a hurry to get me in the shower, are you?
I
This is what you get for not vetting your husband properly. Don't mistake me for a saint, my dear wife.
That's probably my assistant. Why don't you go to the shower upstairs and I'll bring your clothes up in a bit.
All right.
Oh my god!
Now, I have these 2 documents, yeah. And you're going to sign them and everything's going to be fine. Okay.
Is this what you want? Huh? Sign the fucking document! You want to sign the fucking document? Huh? You want to sign it? Huh?
Now, you're going to sign these documents, and maybe I might spare her life.
You bastard!
Stop.